America's shocking turn towards theocratic laws. In the aftermath of the landmark reversal of Roe v. Wade, the National Association of Christian Lawmakers, or NACL for short, is fervently working to reshape American legislative landscape. Established in 2019 by Jason Rappert, a former Arkansas state senator known for his staunch opposition to gay marriage and advocacy for a Ten Commandments monument at the Arkansas State House, the NACL aims to revert America to what its members perceive as its Judeo Christian roots. Currently having representation in all 50 states, the organization is leveraging the momentum of the Roe v. Wade decision to promote what they term as, quote, biblically informed laws. They've actively circulated at least 15 pieces of model legislation addressing issues ranging from abortion bans to the condemnation of gay marriage. Notably, the group's initiatives are backed by significant donations from conservative powerhouses, including the Alliance for Defending Freedom, the First Liberty Institute. While the NACL's endeavors have found resonance among many conservative lawmakers, the move is polarizing, with critics emphasizing the constitutional principle of separation of church and state. Um, so I wanted to cover this story because this is a really interesting piece written on Religion News, which is a site I follow very closely. Um, and basically, it exposes how there are whole organizations and coalitions of lawyers and lawmakers who are joining together to publicly, vocally, and explicitly um remove and destroy secularism. Like that's an explicit goal that they have. They want, as a term, biblically informed laws. And they have made a bunch of model legislation that they basically pass out to people who are in office. And basically, it's like they drafted what they think these laws should look like, and then they give them to people who are in office to then put them to the floor of whatever state senate or that they operate in. Um, so this is obviously very terrifying. Did yeah, this reading this article had me shaking in my boots. But Armin, can you scroll down a little bit, because there's one portion of this that I want to read. It's this image that should be popping up. Wait, keep on going. Okay, here we go. Can you zoom in so we can read that? Okay. So this is part of their statement of purpose. It's from the NACL. Beliefs concerning the need for NACL. We believe our nation is in decline due to the moral and spiritual decay of our culture, including churches and institutions, as evidenced by the number of abortions, violence, and civil unrest, and disrespect for the traditions of our country. 2, we believe atheists and anti-Christian groups have recently been more strategic in pursuing their godless worldview through the courts and legislation than Christians. These groups are becoming more aggressive and are trampling on the Christian liberty we have enjoyed in this country for centuries. They must be opposed. Needless to say, that second statement caught my attention. Armin, what's your reaction? I saw you go, oh, hey, atheist, that's
yeah. I mean, I wish what he was saying is true. I don't think they have been very strategic. I think the main thing that they have going for them is demographics. But they could be more strategic. I wish, but but I think given that they're such a minority and still have such an influence on US politics, shows that they are the ones who are being more strategic. I mean, if everybody was not being strategic, naturally liberalism and secularism should just succeed just on a pure numbers game. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I think they just have a lot more money behind them. We just need more. We need atheists to organize better. We need atheists to actually strategize, atheists and secular activists to strategize better and donate to, atheist organizations that are, actively standing against this, which we like, for example, the Freedom from Religion Foundation,
Americans
American
United for
Atheists.
American Atheists, the Freedom from Religion Foundation, and Americans United for the Separation of Church and State are some of the top organizations that are actually doing the work to fight tooth and nail to still preserve
Right.
secularism in this country.
Right. So they have the funds because they are serious about making sure they can control your lives. So, atheists and secular activists, are you going to sit back and just take that? Are you going to act like, oh, this is religious people just asking for money, or like hand over the plate? Like, is this a church now? You keep saying that, and then let your lives be ruled by these, Christian fundamentalists. This is how you lose your rights. This is why the most advanced country in the world apparently still doesn't, the women still don't have autonomy over their own body right now in the most advanced country in the world, because you guys don't stand up against forces like this. So yeah, be more like what that number 2 is describing, atheists and anti-Christian groups. You have to be more strategic, as they're saying, to in pursuing a godless worldview. That's what, use that as a, try to use that as a challenge.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
good.
like the way you put that, Armin. You're like, you see
Yeah.
that second statement right there?
Yeah.
Take that as a challenge. Take that as personal
Exactly.
inspiration. Yeah, these groups are becoming aggressive. Like, hell yeah, I'm becoming aggressive. I don't want to
Yeah.
live under biblically informed laws. Thank you very much. Shocking.
Yeah.
I want to have the liberty to say, actually, I didn't sign up for this.
Exactly. Yeah. Be more aggressive. We need that.
If you want to
We
live
got to.
under biblically informed laws, you can become a Christian and choose to live your life that way.
Perfect.
We
That's
don't live in a
exactly.
theocracy. I don't have to do that because I'm not a Christian. If you're the kind of
Yes.
Christian that thinks that you need to do that, then you go do that.
Yes. Your laws don't apply to me. Your rules are for you. You can't just force it upon other people, especially in the United States.
And also,
Um.
Christians who think this way need to understand that this is for a specific view of Christianity. This is a
Right.
violation of the establishment clause, because in the article they were trying to say that this isn't a violation of the establishment clause, but it is, because to establish biblically informed law, the state is in the business of making a claim about what is biblically informed law. That is establishing a state religion, because then it is making decisions upon what is and what is not within Christianity. And I don't know if you guys are
Right.
familiar with Christian history, but there seems to be a lot of contention over that.
Okay,
Okay.
we need to move on, seriously, because we are running out of time. I just want to make sure that, yes. So, how many donations? I'm just keeping track of our
Yes,
donations. I also posted it.
we had two more people. Well, no, we had another person sign up as a monthly donor in our last segment, or at least I think it was a
Wow.
monthly donor, because they gave us $10. And Daniel also gave us close to $30. So thank you guys so much for giving to our fundraising campaign. Like I was saying earlier, the best way to support our news show going forward is to sign up as a $10 monthly donor. And we're going to keep this campaign going, because every single person that signs up gives us one step closer to making sure that this show that you guys love can continue. And also, if you've been here this long, like, are you subscribed? Have you liked the video? I know we cover some really heavy topics, but I think overall we have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So yeah,
we
make sure
try.
you stay, because we're approaching 40K. Our militia just on YouTube alone is approaching 40,000. So are you gonna join the army and join our global movement? Or are you gonna get out of the way? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, wow. Okay, okay. We got a couple of super chats. Do you want to read those?
Um, yes. Gasian American is saying, oh, thank you for the super chat, Gasian. Hong Shu Chuan said he's the younger brother of Jesus. Do they have any restrictions on what kind of Christianity is allowed? Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. Are what how does this biblically informed law feel about claims of prophethood and being the Messiah? Huh? I have questions. I have concerns. Um, Yusuf also gave $2. Thank you, Yusuf. Saying, have you guys heard of Project 2025? It's related. I have not, but now I'm
Yeah.
curious and I'm going to look
I
into it.
It says Project 2025 is a far right plan to purge and reshape the US federal government in the event of a Republican victory in the 2024 United States presidential election. Yeah, I
Oh,
actually
wow.
heard about this. It's basically they're trying to make sure, like, basically going full fascist. So they're saying if Trump wins, they're going to try to completely, what they describe, remove the deep state, all the things, all the forces that they
Transform.
think that made well, all the forces that they think that made Trump not be able to uh reclaim the presidency, like they all have to be eliminated. Basically they want to go full fascist mode. That's what they're saying.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
it's scary. It is very scary.
mhm.
Oh, we got two more super chats.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. So Sakai had a super chat. Thank you, Sakai. Saying
Oh,
for the super chat. Any updates on the Operan at the 1 year anniversary? So we are working on redoing the website, and we've also had a giant wave of excitement within our Persian AR community about this project. And so we're bringing on a bunch of
yeah.
new volunteers and hoping to really keep it going. We've had a lot of stuff stuck in the pipeline, partially because the capacity of my time is more than maxed out. It's overcommitted. And yeah, other stuff on our team.
We
And
got just two more. We got two more volunteers on up here end. Just
exactly. That
and
will really, really help us out. So we are making progress. What I'm looking for is someone on the Persian side of our organization to help me take over some of the project management responsibilities of this project, because there's a lot of people that really, have a desire for it. Um,
Okay.
and Sid, oh,
Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead. But let's answer for shorter because I am running, like,
yes,
seriously running out. I have another show coming and the Persian show. Yeah,
I
so
know, I know, I know.
that's okay.
Sid Dave gave $5. Thank you. And saying, weird question, but why do white nationalists not consider European Jews to be white? They are physically indistinguishable. Is this rooted in Christianity? Well, you should go talk to white nationalists.
No, no. Okay,
Don't know.
Sid Dave, you're making a major um, false assumption asking this question. The assumption that I think you're going with is that white nationalists make sense, or they attempt to make sense, or that they are not all idiots. So I don't know why you're trying to apply any logic to this, because it doesn't apply here at all. So there's that. That's where you're making a mistake.
It's
Yeah.
because they're Jewish and they follow a Jewish tradition. They might
No,
be
no, it
ethnic.
doesn't. It's not because of anything. They're just like the whole worldview is doesn't make any sense. It's just
No, I
completely
agree,
chaotic.
but they're like, why don't
Yeah.
they consider them to be white? They just don't. Like that's kind of like
Yeah.
that's like the I don't that's like the premise. Like um
Yeah. Yeah. People. Yeah.
Sid,
All
well,
right.
I got it wrong. Yeah. And
Okay.
home cooking is raising a
Yeah.
good question. What is white anyways? Honestly,
Yeah.
again, a
These,
good question.
or even Jewish, right? These are just all like not very well defined concepts, and we don't even need them to be very well defined because they have no use cases.
Mhm.
Do you know who makes the most amazing, gorgeous, and other adjectives that I can't use here on YouTube, blasphemous art ever? We do! And for some reason, we are giving it away for free. Download them now using the link in the description before we change our mind.